When you've been away from home as long as Sam and I have, every so often you can't help feeling a tiny bit homesick. Sam usually deals with it by getting Lucy to send over some of her favourite Aussie foods. I get more football sick than homesick, and the only remedy is to drag out the old team jumper and listen to a game. Aussie rules, of course.
But Master shoots for Master Randy. He stops, drops, onto his left foot to Callahan, who strikes away from his opponent. Callahan in, goal!
Yes! Oops. I feel really bad about this, but there's no point in telling anyone, is there? I mean, I am the Baron of the castle, so it's just my own stuff that I've broken, right?
This way, everyone. Try and keep up.
Great. Trust Lily to pick me out to drag in some tourists. Time to get out of here.
And this is our library. It has a wonderful collection of fascinating antique books. Take this one, for example. A History of German Plumbing. Right. Now let's move through to the portrait gallery. This way.
It's weird how sometimes one silly little accident can set in motion a whole chain of consequences. Things you couldn't possibly predict. And yep, you've guessed it. This silly little accident was about to prove the point. Big time.
Okay, thanks for that, Daddy. Oh, and one other thing. I think one of the tourists broke this. Shall I glue it back together or just toss it out?
To toss it out? Lily, those figurines are precious family mementos.
No, they're not. They're cheap replicas. Aunt Wilhelmina gave them to us because no one else in the family would take them.
That's beside the point. If Wilhelmina visits and sees they aren't there, she'd explode. I can't believe the tourist would break such an item and not even tell someone.
Wait a minute, guys.
It's clear that whoever did this lacked any sense of decency. No Van Haasburg would ever behave so disgracefully.
Ben, did you say something?
Nothing important. Okay, I know I should own up, and I will, I promise. Just not right now. I mean, the way the Baron's carrying on, it would only upset him even more, right?
But this isn't really about one figurine, darling. It's about the security of the entire castle. If something like this can happen, we've clearly become far too lax.
I don't think our security is lax. Anyway, unless you want to hire an army of security guards, I can't see what we can do about it.
There is one solution.
Of course there is. What is it, Marcus?
Surveillance cameras. I could rig them up in all the rooms, then we can keep an eye on everything.
Exactly what I was thinking.
But surveillance cameras, isn't that a bit drastic?
Very drastic. And who'll watch the screens all day? We can't afford to hire someone, Daddy.
Maybe I could do it.
You're in Australia.
That's not a problem. I can feed the video to a secure website and give him an access code.
See? Modern technology. Huh?
Sorry, Daddy.
You dropping out? Marcus, what were you thinking? Daddy will be able to watch our every move. It'll be a nightmare.
Sorry.
What do we do?
We'll have to spend all day hiding in our rooms.
Or the cellar.
Don't worry. I'll restrict the cameras to a few main rooms, and we'll just have to watch what we say.
Or go mad in the process.
Oh, good. You're back.
Are you sure about this, Daddy? I mean, with the time difference, you'll have to stay up half the night.
I don't mind. I'll watch the screens after work. It'll be better than television. And it will help me feel much less homesick.
So here's the first consequence of my little accident. We've suddenly got security cameras all over the castle, and I've got a feeling the cameras is just the beginning.
That's the last one. Now we just have to turn on the system. Okay, Lily, tell the Baron it's online now.
Daddy, can you see anything?
Yes, it's crystal clear. I feel like I'm home already.
Good job, Marcus.
So from now on, I will be able to watch everything that happens in the castle. Isn't that brilliant?
I'm not sure if everybody else realizes this, but I think we just turned the Baron into Big Brother. For real.
Are you sure the kids are able to walk along this?
It's not hard. Try it.
Yes, I'm fine, thank you, Sophie.
I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't put you off.
No. We do these stunts just to
Test out every possible situation the students might encounter.
Oh, I see. Anyway, I'm Fraser Collins.
Baron Philip von Habsburg. What can I do for you?
I run a tour company that takes Australians through Europe. We've been searching for a new attraction in the middle of Germany, and we think that your castle might fit the bill.
Really? Well, we're certainly open to the idea.
Excellent. Now, we've only seen a few pictures of the exterior of the castle, and before we commit, we'd like to check out the interior to make sure it's the sort of place that Australian tourists will like.
Yeah, of course. We can organize some photos to be sent over immediately. Can't we, Sophie?
Definitely. Or perhaps we could use the new video cameras instead.
Excellent idea. Mr. Collins, how would you like to have a virtual tour of the castle over the internet?
That sounds perfect. Look, my business partners will be in town on Wednesday afternoon. Perhaps we could drop by then and take the tour.
Excellent. I look forward to it very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Bye.
Oh, that's great news, Daddy.
Yeah, regular tourist bus visits would be a nice little earner.
Right, but we have to make absolutely sure we land the deal. So, I've come up with a perfect plan.
What sort of plan exactly?
We're going to give the castle a makeover.
A makeover? What sort of makeover?
Daddy, the castle's perfectly all right as it is.
Please, darling, let me explain. I don't think you realize we have a unique selling point for Australian visitors.
What's that?
You and your sister, of course. You two are genuine Australian aristocrats. Possibly the only ones in existence. We have to take advantage of that.
How?
Simple. We play up the castle's Australian aspects.
Daddy, the castle doesn't have any Australian aspects.
That's why we need a makeover. We're going to Australianize it.
Australianize?
I don't even know what that means, but I already know I hate it.
Maybe it won't be as bad as you think.
Are you serious? Turning the castle into some kind of tacky Australian theme park has to be the worst idea Daddy has ever had.
Possibly. But then it's had plenty of competition. Is there something wrong with the cameras, Marcus?
No. The Baron just asked me to install some speakers as well.
Speakers? What for?
So I can personally supervise the makeover from Australia. Isn't that a great idea, Lily?
It's so great. Words fail me.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Max.
Max. I should introduce you. Daddy, meet Max. Max, say hi to Daddy.
Hello, Baron.
How do you do, Max?
I thought Max could help us with the makeover. He has lots of practical skills.
I see. Anyway, all the Australiana I've ordered will arrive tomorrow morning, so we start the makeover then. Bright and early.
What is this horrible music?
Good morning, Germany. Australia's calling you.
Baron?
Rise and shine, sleepyheads. The day is getting away from us.
And so the Australianizing process began. All under the Baron's close personal supervision, of course.
No. Don't put that there. On the other side looks better. That's not right either. Let's put it in another room. On second thoughts, just put it back where you had it. Come on, everyone. I want this place to look as Australian as kangaroo tail soup.
I don't know about everyone else, but this is driving me crazy. If I hear another wall speaker telling me what to do, I'm gonna scream.
Marcus?
Yes, Baron?
As we have a moment alone, I wonder if I might have a word.
Of course, Baron.
Just who exactly is this Max fellow?
Just a friend of Lily's, Baron.
He appears to be a very affectionate friend.
You know, Lily, people naturally warm to her.
In my experience, people naturally run for their lives from her.
Yeah,
So, is he from a decent family?
I think so. They have quite a big farm nearby.
Lily's friend with a farmer? I've been away too long. Max, is it?
Hello, Baron.
I thought we might have a little chat, if you don't mind.
Yes, of course.
You live on a farm, I understand? So are you intending to become a farmer yourself?
I'm not sure. Probably.
Do you really think that farming is a suitable career? Given your obvious interest in my daughter, I mean.
Sorry. I'm not sure I understand.
Lily's an aristocrat. She has very cultivated tastes. There are some very pretty girls in the village, you know? Don't you think?
Daddy, what are you doing?
Well, just chatting away with Max here. Right, Max?
Right, Baron.
Can you excuse us, please, Max?
Sure.
How dare you interrogate poor Max like that? You were trying to scare him off, weren't you?
No! Well, not exactly.
Daddy, if you don't behave yourself, I'll switch off all these stupid cameras right now.
Don't do that, darling. I promise I'll be good. Truly, I will.
G'day, mate. How's it going? Sorry, just practicing. Today's the virtual tour, and I am ready and raring to go. I've even tossed a few prawns on the barbie.
Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Karen. Remember?
Oh, sorry. Good eye, mate.
Yeah, getting there. Just keep practicing.
Okay. Good eye, mate. Good eye, mate. Good eye, mate.
Anyway, since Sam and I will be the virtual tour guides, I better make sure everything's set to go.
I don't see why I had to get dressed up as well.
Marcus, stop complaining. Sam, Ben, are you ready to rehearse those lines Daddy gave you?
If we must.
Camera ready? Mm-hmm. And action.
G'day, everyone. Welcome to Germany's only true blue Aussie castle.
We're gonna be your dinky-die Aussie tour guides.
I'm Baron Ben.
And I'm Baroness Sam.
We're the Aussie aristocrats from down under.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Our next stop is the big prawn room.
With pictures of all the great Aussie icons. Ripper, eh?
And this is the outback room.
Check out the Bonza Aussie decor.
And this is the Aussie bush room.
Where all us Aussies can feel like we never left home.
Mr. Collins.
Ah, good afternoon. Is the Baron about?
Oh, sorry, he's gone into town. We weren't expecting you until later.
Oh, well, that's all right. I just wanted to drop by early and see that everything was ready.
Oh, don't worry, the Baron has everything organised.
Oh, that's great. You know, we've been looking for a really top-class, authentic German experience for our clients, and we all think this could be it.
When you say authentic, how authentic do you mean exactly?
Well, real German history and culture, that's what we're after. A genuine trip back into Germany's past.
So something very different to Australia.
Oh, absolutely. Why would anyone travel all the way to Europe to see what you can already get here? Might as well stay at home, right?
Ah, yes, couldn't agree more.
They want an authentic German experience?
That's what he said.
And thanks to Daddy, we're offering a fake Australian one. Have you told him about it?
No, he's in town getting food for the meeting and his mobile's here on charge.
Of course.
What are we going to do, Lily?
What we should have done in the first place. Throw Daddy's idea out the castle window. Okay, everyone, I have bad news and worse news.
Can we have the bad news first?
We have to Germanize the entire castle.
Germanized?
Change everything back to how it was.
You're kidding.
So what's the worst news?
We have less than 2 hours to do it in. So let's get started. Come on.
since you're back, there's been a change of plan.
I'm sorry, what's your plan?
Oh, well, Fraser Collins dropped by earlier and told me that...
Fraser! Good to see you.
And you. May I introduce my business partners? This is Rachel Williams and Paul Bellini.
So nice to meet you. And I'm sure you're going to love the castle.
Shall we begin?
Follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the virtual tour of our castle. Are we all ready? Hello? Anybody home?
G'day. Hello, everyone. I'm Baron Benjamin von Hasenberg, and I'll be your tour guide today, along with
me, Lily von Hasenburg.
Here we are in the big prawn room. I mean the portrait gallery.
These portraits show the long and noble history of the von Hasenburg family, one of the most German families in all of Germany.
That's right. They're more German than bratwurst with sauerkraut.
Just a moment, please, Lily. What's going on? What have they done?
This is what Fraser wanted, Baron.
He did?
Is there a problem here, Baron?
No. No. Oh, no. Just a minor technical hitch.
So, let's go on to the big
Banana room.
Don't you mean the von Hasenburg Library, Baron Ben?
Oh, yes, the library, which is extremely German too. Mega German.
And very authentic.
And sadly, this is where our tour of the von Hasenburg Castle comes to an end.
But we hope you enjoyed the whole authentically German experience.
Goodbye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Baron.
Oh, it's over?
Well, okay, Baron, thank you. We need to talk this over, and we'll get back to you with our decision very soon. Thank you very much.
Yes, of course, Fraser. What on earth was that? Why did you change everything without asking me?
Didn't Sophie tell you?
Tell me what?
Fraser stopped by this morning and said that they wanted an authentic German experience, a real German culture and real German history.
That's why we had to change the whole thing, Daddy.
I don't care what Fraser said. It's obvious that he hated it. They all did. Did you see the looks on their faces?
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. It went down like a lead balloon in a hurricane.
Sorry, guys. I guess this is my fault. I shouldn't have taken Fraser so literally.
The next day, Sophie and the Baron were still recovering from the virtual tour disaster when...
Good morning, Baron.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to see you anytime soon.
Well, I thought I'd give you our decision in person. My partners and I were unanimous. We've decided...
It's all right. You don't need to go on. The castle's not even close to what you're looking for, is it?
How did you get that impression?
Oh, I've always been good at reading people's reactions. I'm sorry we wasted your time.
Baron, listen to me. We loved it.
What?
Really?
We thought the castle was perfect. Exactly what we're looking for.
And you think Australian tourists will like it?
Like it. They will love it.
Good morning, everyone.
Daddy, please, we're not in the mood for another lecture.
No lecture. I just thought I'd tell you that Fraser came to see me this morning and...
You really want to hear this?
He said the castle was exactly what they were looking for. In fact, he's just signed the deal now.
He signed the deal? That's fantastic.
But why did you tell us they all hated it?
Well, I may have misread the mood slightly.
Slightly? I think you owe us all an apology, Daddy, because we're the ones who saved the whole thing.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose you did.
And you know what? I think we should celebrate our success by taking all these silly cameras down.
Take the cameras down? Why?
Because we hate them. It's like living in a goldfish bowl, and I never liked goldfish anyway.
But darling, the cameras are for keeping an eye on the tourists, remember? We don't want any more ornaments smashed, do we?
Okay.
think it's confession time. Actually, it wasn't exactly a tourist who broke the figurine. It was me.
You?
Ben, why didn't you own up to it before?
Unbelievable! You do realize you're the cause of all this, don't you?
Yeah, sorry.
But I still don't think we should get rid of the cameras, darling.
Daddy?
I promise I'll only watch the screens when tourists are there. And it's so nice for me to keep in touch with the castle like this. I get so homesick being away from everything.
Great barons think alike, eh? I mean, it was my homesickness that got me into this whole mess in the first place, so I can understand where Philip's coming from here. No way that Lily will ever agree, though.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Guess I got that wrong.
Thank you so much, darling. This will make the long, lonely nights out here pass so much more quickly.
Right. Time to get out of here before anyone notices.
Don't go anywhere, Ben. I'm not finished with you yet.
So here's the final consequence of my accident. I'm now Lily's personal slave for a week. She reckons that's the least I can do after all the pain and suffering I've caused her. Your juice, madam?
About time, slave. Before you leave, I'd like another foot massage.
Seriously?
What did you say, slave?
I mean, it would be a great pleasure, madam. I'm here to serve.
Don't turn the page yet, darling. I haven't finished.
Daddy, you're reading over my shoulder. Okay, that's the last straw. I'm definitely turning all those cameras off. Right now.
Now, Lily, there's no need to overreact.
I'm not overreacting. Anyway, this is for your benefit too.
My benefit?
Yes, this way you won't be staying up half the night straining your eyes.
But it keeps me in touch with the castle. Otherwise, I get terribly homesick.
Daddy, I'm sure you'll cope.
Oh, you're being cruel. This is sensory deprivation. Can't you just leave one camera on?
Sorry, Daddy. You had your chance.
Please, darling.
Good night.